Hello everyone, welcome to the Readers. Today we are going to learn two topics which are ethnic composition of Sri Lanka and majoritarianism. Let's get started. First topic is ethnic composition of Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is an island nation and its population is same as Haryana. And it has a diverse kind of population in the sense Sinhala speaking people and Tamil speaking people live together in Sri Lanka. 74% of the people living in Sri Lanka are Sinhala speakers, whereas 18% of the people are Tamil speakers. Tamil speaking people can again be divided into two categories. One is Sri Lankan Tamil, which forms 13% of the population. They are actually the native people of Sri Lanka. And then the second category is Indian Tamil, which forms 5%. Indian Tamils are actually those people whose forefathers came for plantation jobs during the colonial period. As you can see in the map, Sri Lankan Tamils live in the northern part and eastern part of Sri Lanka. Sinhala speaking people are generally Buddhists, whereas Tamil speaking people are generally Hindus or Muslims. 7% of the people are Christians who are both Tamil speaking or Sinhala speaking, whereas 1% of the people are Muslims. So, the second topic which we are going to cover is majoritarianism. India became independent in the year 1947, whereas Sri Lanka became independent in the year 1948. Since the independence, Sinhala leaders always tried to dominate the government. They adopted a measure called majoritarianism in order to establish Sinhala supremacy. Let's now look at what is majoritarianism. It is a kind of belief that majority community can rule the country in whichever way they want by disregarding the needs of the minority community. In order to dominate, in 1956 they had passed an act which made Sinhala as the only official language by disregarding Tamil language. Only Sinhala applicants were preferred for university positions or government jobs, and they disregarded the Tamil people. They even promoted Buddhism. On seeing all these things, Sri Lankan people felt alienated and isolated. They felt that the Buddhist Sinhala leaders were not sensitive to their language or culture. Sri Lankan Tamils even felt that they were denied their political right and were even discriminated in getting jobs. Hence, this act further worsened the relationship between the Sinhala and Tamil speaking people. Sri Lankan Tamils launched their own parties and they started to struggle. They had three major demands. First one, to recognize Tamil as the official language. Second, to get regional autonomy, which means self-rule. And the third one was to get equal opportunity in education as well as in jobs. But of course their demand was denied, and in the year 1980, the Sri Lankan Tamil political organizations, they demanded an independent Tamil Eelam. Eelam means state, and they wanted this independent Tamil state in the northern and eastern part of Sri Lanka. The distrust which the Sri Lankan Tamils had on Sinhala speakers became a conflict, and this conflict turned out into a civil war within the country in the year 1983. Thousands of people were killed from both the sides, and many people were forced to leave the country as refugees. This civil war actually caused a major setback to the social, cultural and economic life in the country. What do we learn from the topics of Belgium and Sri Lanka? Both the countries are democratic countries, but they dealt with power sharing much differently. In Belgium, leaders understood that unity can be possible only by respecting the feelings and interests of both the communities, and that resulted in mutually acceptable power sharing. Whereas in Sri Lanka, majority wanted to dominate the government, and hence it resulted in civil war. Hope you have understood the two topics which we have covered today, ethnic composition of Sri Lanka and majoritarianism. Thanks a lot for watching. Kindly subscribe, like and share with those who are in Cbse class 10.